Well, I mean, I think there might be one more. Yeah, I really enjoyed this year, because it was so different. I mean, I was probably, 8 weeks ago, I was thinking this wasn't going to happen, and then suddenly it was like, go, 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 it's happening. And so I didn't have so much time probably to get so worried or stressed about it. It was a great result for us. This is the third Olympics in a row that we've medalled at, so that gave me great confidence to think that possibly we could go on to Paris, or I certainly could. Charlotte definitely will. It's a great honour to go to the Olympics. You still realise how much it means to you even when you get there. I mean, without the crowds, you could think it would be a bit of a damp squib, but it's not. You realise when you're there, even though there's no spectators, you look around you and you see all these other competitors very nervous, very worried. We've all travelled a long way to get there, and winning something is very important. Well, I'm lucky enough, when I think that perhaps for some competitors, this is probably their first and only Olympics. Not everybody gets the chance to do more. So, I'm able to look back over the Olympics that I've done and just realise how very special, especially London and Rio was. And London, I consider to be the best Olympics ever, from the point of view of atmosphere, friendliness, being able to actually mix with the crowd and the people that had come to support you was just fantastic. I mean, the amount of love that you felt, and goodwill from all the people was just stunning. So this one was, of course, different. Not to have your family, friends there. Very often, of course, in these situations, we see career highs at Olympics because that's what the crowd does for you. That's what your family and friends do for you. They will you on, and your performance very often can just be better than it's ever been. Certainly, from our point of view, they both outperformed. The horses were fantastic, and I think we rode probably the best we've ridden. I mean, we were so close to silver anyway, and with only 3 years away with these inexperienced horses, we are thinking hopefully in Paris just to take it up another notch and go back up towards the gold again. It's wonderful. I mean, coming home is absolutely fantastic. This is why I love coming home, because I love coming back to see the reaction and what's going on. Of course, you forget when you're at the games when there are no crowds, as this year. You still forget how much support there is at home and how many people are watching you. And you get back and you're suddenly like, you get all of these messages and presents and people ringing you and people saying about your rides. They're all very knowledgeable. Like people when they start watching sport, they become very knowledgeable and tell you how you can get better, or the mistakes you made. That's always normal. But it's the local support for us as well is great. I mean, because of course Vallegro, who is the former gold medalist with Charlotte, is very famous in this area, and he has his statue down in the town, and the postbox painted down there. So people are aware, very aware. Of course, when this is going on and what's happening in our area. Well, we have a European Championship in 6 weeks because that's been added in anyway in case the Olympics didn't happen. So we have that actually up and running now. So we've got a chance again of medals in 6 weeks' time. World Championships next year, which will qualify us for Paris. Another European Championship then between the Worlds and the Olympics. So there's a few more that I would like to hang around my neck. The wall's looking quite healthy at the moment with what we have won. It's interesting, the first half of my career we didn't win anything. And it's amazing how you just go along and think that you're just taking part, and I just thought will I ever be good enough? And then second half of my career has been fantastic. I've got gold, silver and bronze from Olympics. We've got European golds, all sorts. I love them. I often just sometimes walk past them and just look at them and just take stock of it all and just think this is incredible that it happened, because as I said, first half of my career nothing seemed to be going the right way. So there's a few more left, and who knows, I say it after every games as I think anybody else would, like that's it, I'm not doing another one, because the commitment and the work that you put into it is extreme. And at some point you just think, I'd just like to eat and sleep for a while now and chill out, but you can't when you have this sort of ambition.